Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé's David Toborowsky undergoes very painful experience with Annie Suwon in Thailand after leaving America. David Toborowsky from 90-Day Fiancé chose to undergo a painful experience in Thailand, while Annie Suwon just couldn't help but simply laugh at him. They initially met in Thailand before moving to the United States to get married. After being married for over 6 years, David and Annie decided to try for a baby. Annie underwent IVF treatment, while David had to undergo a sperm extraction procedure due to his previous vasectomy. In July 2024, the couple successfully conceived a baby girl. David and Annie have decided to have the baby in Thailand so she can have dual citizenship. Annie recorded a video of David's waxing session and shared more details about it. She wrote, "I told my husband I wanted 2 ladies to wax him," as David gasped and screamed in pain during the experience. Annie also explained how David ended up getting his chest waxed, saying, "I waxed my arm, and then he said he wanted to wax his body." She mentioned that it was David's first time getting any part of his body waxed. David's new video shows that he is having a lot of fun living in Thailand. He is busy trying new things, possibly to maintain a youthful appearance ahead of his baby's arrival. Waxing isn't the only thing David has tried since Annie became pregnant. The 90-Day Fiancé alum has dabbled in cosmetic treatments and has undergone a few procedures to enhance his physical appearance. In late 2024, David decided to undergo his first major cosmetic procedure, which included radiofrequency microneedling, platelet-rich fibrin matrix, and cat scratch treatments to reduce the appearance of wrinkles on his face. David wants to appear as youthful and attractive as possible before his baby girl arrives. He aims to feel youthful both inside and out, leading to his decision to try body waxing for the first time. In addition to improving his physical appearance, the Arizona native has also made changes to his diet and lost a significant amount of weight. In 2025, David appears to be in better shape than ever before. He previously mentioned that he walks frequently in Thailand and enjoys taking care of his wife, Annie, which further helps him stay active. It's impressive to see David so in touch with his current self. It's also lovely to see him taking care of himself while also caring for his wife, Annie. Before he met Annie, he was depressed and not as fit. Fortunately, David's marriage to Annie significantly improved his self-confidence, helping him overcome his anxieties and enjoy life. In 2025, David appears happier than ever and eager to try new things. The former 90-Day Fiancé cast member is excited about being a youthful and energetic father to his baby. David Toborowsky, one of the more memorable personalities from 90-Day Fiancé, is no stranger to the ups and downs of life and love. His journey alongside Annie Suwon has captivated viewers since they first appeared on the hit TLC reality show. Despite the often tumultuous relationship, which has featured a fair share of challenges, the couple has continued to endure. But recently, David underwent an excruciating and life-changing experience with Annie in her home country of Thailand, an event that tested both his resilience and his relationship in ways that viewers never quite expected. David, a man known for his sense of humor and an optimistic approach to life, had already experienced more than his share of struggles. His move from the U.S. to Thailand was, in many ways, a new chapter for him. While many might have assumed that the challenge of adjusting to life in a different country would be difficult, it was actually a different challenge that would push David to his limits. He found himself facing a situation that would leave him physically and emotionally battered, one that would make him question everything from his relationship to his future in Thailand. Annie, who had always been the bright light of their relationship, was by David's side throughout it all. But this was not the kind of experience that would be smoothed over with a smile or a joke. What started as an everyday routine for the couple quickly turned into a struggle that would test David's strength and his ability to adapt to new and extreme circumstances. It all began when the couple ventured out into the remote areas of Thailand. Their intention was simple enough: exploring new parts of the country, experiencing its beauty, and getting away from the stress of everyday life. But what seemed like a harmless adventure soon took a dark turn. The adventurer decided to try something new that would lead him down an unexpected path: traditional Thai fishing. Known for its unique methods, the activity seemed like an ideal way to immerse himself in the culture. However, things quickly escalated in a way no one could have predicted. The fishing trip took them to a secluded area with uneven terrain and precarious pathways that David, in his enthusiasm, did not fully anticipate. When he lost his footing on a slippery rock, it led to a fall that sent a sharp pain through his body. At first, the pain was manageable, but David quickly realized it wasn't just a simple bruise or twist. The fall had resulted in a more serious injury, one that would require medical attention and time to heal. And in a remote area of Thailand, far from the nearest hospital, the situation became increasingly dire. Annie, naturally concerned, immediately sprang into action, trying her best to help David in the absence of proper medical resources. With limited options, David's injury required an unconventional approach. The pain was intense, and as he struggled to remain calm, Annie did her best to comfort him, despite her own fears. The experience was painful not just for David physically, but emotionally as well. For someone who had been through so much already, having moved across the world for love, dealt with financial difficulties, and tried to adjust to a different way of life, this injury felt like a cruel twist of fate. It forced David to confront his vulnerability in a way he hadn't before. He wasn't the confident, joking, resilient man he had always been. He was now a man in excruciating pain, relying on someone else for help in a foreign land. As the day stretched on and the sun began to set, David had to reckon with the possibility that he might not be able to make it out of the situation easily. The remote location, coupled with the difficulty of getting medical attention, meant that he and Annie were left to navigate this crisis alone. Annie, determined to help him recover, knew that staying calm and composed was the key. In an emotional moment, she assured him that she would not leave his side, no matter how difficult the journey ahead would be. David's recovery process was grueling. The pain was intense, and for a while, it seemed like he might not be able to walk without assistance. But with Annie's constant support and their shared commitment to getting through the ordeal, David pushed forward. The couple had their first real test of endurance, not only dealing with the physical pain, but also the mental and emotional challenges of such an unexpected crisis. During this time, David reflected deeply on his relationship with Annie, recognizing just how much she had become his anchor. Their shared hardship brought them closer together in a way neither could have foreseen. Back in Thailand's bustling cities, David and Annie sought medical attention, but the injury remained a significant challenge to overcome. They had to make adjustments to their life, temporarily putting many of their plans on hold. While David recuperated, they used the opportunity to take a deeper look at their lives and the future they were building together. The pain was constant, but so was their love for one another. What could have been a breaking point became a bonding experience. As the weeks passed and David's injury slowly healed, he found himself gaining a new perspective on life. The pain was a constant reminder of just how fragile things could be, and how important it was to appreciate each moment. Annie, too, grew as a person through the experience, finding strength in herself that she hadn't realized was there. For the couple, this painful experience in Thailand was more than just a physical challenge. It was an emotional journey that would shape their relationship for years to come. Their bond, tested through pain and perseverance, emerged stronger than ever. While they had faced adversity before, both in their personal lives and as a couple, this was a defining moment in their relationship. And for David, it was a reminder that no matter how difficult things get, with the right person by your side, even the most painful experiences can lead to growth and healing.